Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally. Which is a hero that can often hold back and change, and with Storm Spirits being really strong at the moment, we have, of course, the pleasure of being able to cast it through the phase 1, and they're going to jump. They've got the level 2 advantage, and DB straight away is on to Masaros. But Masaros might be able to turn it around. The remnant damage, something that DB has to be wary about, but without the level 2 on Tigger, that's the big reason. Now DB is actually going to jump back in. Nice read. Tigger without the second ability, expecting it to be the Storm Pango matchup, but how does the Lesh actually shape up as quickly bottom lane? Leaf gets a kill on Narman.
He's the one that's actually got the soul rig at this stage. It's like, oh, Timber's still
Low lane, so Wom is going to love having this experience by himself, and well, if you kill Masaros again, he's going to have to make the walk of shame, and he will do just that as DB dominating streak, and exactly what I was worried about.
It was B not having to be as concerned about the
Azura's going to pop the smoke.
Azura.
Yo, oh, they get the pushback. Azura, he didn't go for the swashbuckle for more distance, and we see that motivate. Yes, they've struggled.
Concerned about protecting your heroes at this stage, right? Azura's getting very close to being able to pick up that diffusal blade for himself, only 150 gold away. So we mentioned what a great combination the Inkswell plus the PA is. Oh, found.
Yeah, he just overgrowth to try DB out. He won't make it. Nice attempt, verging on top. So let's see if they want to stick around to try and take the fight. They're going to run into Leaf first. Oh, bit of an awkward use of the Rolling Thunder from Azura, but they should still catch up afterwards as Radiant have completely left the Shaman alone. There will be no hope of keeping Leaf alive.
The wards do so much, though. You got to make that instant rotation. You do have the overgrowth back available, though.
Oh, the scans on the mark. Scans on the mark, but Narman's going to step in. It doesn't matter. I mean, overgrowth holds them both back. They need to keep tabs on the health of Roshan. It is still slowly being killed off, but Gacha Boy, well, he won't be able to stay alive long enough to be able to snag the Aegis. Camper's going to try and step in the pit. Maybe they can snag it. Masaros gets it, but what's the consequence? It looks like it's too grave for them to get any worth out of this trade. As Masaros, a quick silence onto the Storm Spirit. He will not escape up in the jungle, but he doesn't get the stun. And now Dire, they might take the fight. There's no way you can kill the Timber, I think, but the Lotus Orb and Azura reveals the blink straight to the backline as DB's got the follow-up instantly. They'll kill off the Shaman. They want to still deal with the supports, but it's actually a decent fight for Motivate. A 1 for 2 at the moment. Narman's going to try and TP in. They have the overgrowth. You've got to be cautious how deep you dive because DB, the crits are starting to rain down. As now with the overgrowth guiding them, but it doesn't matter. They're all grouped up for Gacha Boy's magic damage. But Wommy, he just pulled back. He wants revenge. He gets the damage, killing off the Storm. There'll be no TP out for Masaros. And now KMP, he should be cut down in the tree line, and Azura will find him with that swash. And especially when you're against a tree and protector, you kind of have to heavily commit. Bottom lane, do they go for KMP?
Double damage.
It's close to the tier 2 tower, but DB has a double damage rune, and KMP starting to fall lower and lower. Narman's going to try and scout out the rotations and waiting for the overgrowth to hold them back, but Masaros will make sure that's not an opportunity.
Oh, the silence.
And now the Phantom Assassin, they won't even have the ways to kill off DB. He's in once again, the bonus health coming off the Inkswell and DB. Oh my, what was that? Crits down, Gacha Boy. Tigger now could be in trouble. DB wants to make it a 5-man wipe. He'll do so off the bat.
I'm going to have that blink dagger for that instant blink overgrowth.
Look at this from Army Geniuses. Posturing to their own triangle, just anticipating Motivate. If you can't farm in your own jungle, you may as well try and play the...
Be on the back of. It has to be the Silver Edge, right? Like, if you can wait out this... If you can wait out this Aegis timer, if you're able to get the
Wait, DB's got a bat. Oh my god.
You can kill her a second time.
Both sides are starting to move to bot. There's a 2-on-2, but it looks like Radiant now are not going to stick around to see if they can edge out a victory there. So just another support's going to be killed off, and look at this. Narman's even hunting KMP. We're still now haste as well to be able to connect to the team. They're soon gonna see Gacha Boy farming though. As the BKB is going to look to stand his ground, turning to Wommy. Not the easiest kill, especially with the threat of the BKB from the Timbersaw. Mastros looking to jump the support, but DB, he wants to target KMP down. The Phantom Assassin has way too much farm. Now eyes are all on Leshak, as he doesn't have the armor to be able to stand his ground against the physical damage, as DB is doing it all godlike.
Yeah, Mastros just hasn't been able to clear out this creep wave either, so even the big zip isn't going to protect the siege creep from getting knocked down.
All right, Mastros.
Necessary.
So decent Vortex. Gacha Boy's going to look to buy back, but they can protect the Phantom Assassin for the moment. Force in the north, and DB actually wants to go back in. Satanic Life still too much for them to deal with. A dieback on Gacha Boy. 2 hits Mastros. His teammates give him the well played, and DB wants more blood. Behind the throne he goes. A well-deserved victory, and this was all set up thanks to the laning stage, and DB doesn't give a damn.
Just a little celebratory song coming through. They're level 26 on this PA. Incredibly farmed. 11k net worth lead ahead of his next closest competitor, and what a game one for Army Geniuses. Of course, they executed very well. To me, though, it did feel like Motivate Trust coming up a little bit short with a number of factors, right? Not recognizing the strength of that laning stage. Parental controls for it.
Oh, I actually sent my own parental controls. Does that show some
Top side.
maturity? Top lane? Grimstroke should be okay, although Mastros does have 2 points in the Scorched Earth, and Tigger still holding the other shock, so good start for Motivate. It's a bit of a different off lane than what we got
He'll troll Priest? No. Yes, he'll troll Priest. Previously he gave that mana regen aura, which would have been nice for particularly Tigger.
We've got some brawling going on. Wommy with 2 points in the shield crash will be enough burst to get rid of the life for Leaf, but KMP should be able to trade the kill. He's got 2 points in Thirst, so we'll have enough movement speed to chase down Nama. They'll make him work for it, but to Januel, a majority of the time we've seen a Bang pretty much the only one playing it again. Nama's mid, and now you have the Remnants on Azura. TP's starting to come out, but the burst is too much for them to deal with, so you trade the life, but he just TP'd back to the lane, and I mentioned that I think the Storm Spirit's someone who can take over. Might be in trouble. He does read this well enough. They have Azura starting to swing to the area, has the Arcane in the arsenal. And there's going to be another hero that's killed out of the tower. Storm Spirit's going to attempt to TP in, but I don't think Storm Spirit can turn this around. Maybe with a zip, but wait, Mastros is not even dead just yet. Naman trying to close the distance. They won't find the Doom in the tree line, and now Azura is in trouble along with Varese. Gacha Boy, beautifully done. Just giving enough time and space for Mastros. First item, what do you feel like the reasonings are behind this?
Honestly, good question. I'm not sure, as he's probably going to die here. Using the...
They want to take the fight, though. Azura gets a beautiful double stun. They're just a little bit too late with the Ink Swell, but there's not much mana for Gacha Boy to play with. Stay in the pit, though, because the Serpent Wands are still going to bring Roche down low. Off to the side, Wommy gets solo killed. Gacha Boy's going to jump, but he doesn't have too much mana. Now leashed together, a defensive swap. Do they have the damage? He's stuck in the grasp, and he ticks out afterwards. But Mastros has the setup for the Doom. Is there going to be the damage to go through the life? They're able to snag the Aegis on the Venge, but still it looks like Army Genius can stand their ground. They've got the items, and they have the numbers to be able to swarm the side of Motivators. DB can chase down KMP. Well, he's pretty goddamn speedy. Just getting out the nick of time. Now back in the river, Varese. It's going to be killed off with one more right click, but it will come at a cost of the Venge's life, and they're not even done just yet. Chains is... Oh, it's up from Azura. It was just able to get in range, canceling the TP, and they'll add... And
so close to being able to get it on Motivate's side.
Bottom lane, they're TPing for Gacha Boy. Armin's hunting the tree line. He's going to get vision. And Varese can fall with the control. We'll see if they're going to have the damage with this Ink Swell. It's doing way too much. And this is your duo support. Armin's nearby to maybe counter-initiate. Great fingers on DB, but still, they might be in trouble.
Got him.
Falling lower and lower. They've got the connection. The Lincolns trying to protect it for the moment. They're able to dodge the magic missile, but DB stuck in the rupture. There's going to be no way the Phantom Lancer can escape it. Maybe Army Geniuses, after all the spells are being expended, they can still take the fight. Wommy proving to be an issue with the Rolling Thunder. They still have a Zero playing to the northern side as well. He's got the Remnants along with the BKB. He's going to commit onto KMP. And the Bloodseeker swarming to the backline. He's killed off with ease. And now Gotcha Boy, they still have the Doom though. Mastros using it the last second, but the damage to control lacking for the Ember Spirit. So they're just using it instead onto Wommy. Serpent Ward shackles. Wommy still to the northern side he goes. Gotcha doesn't have the mana to continue the
Ember's
chase.
back in.
And Ember, he wants to pounce. Doom's expired. Wommy's going to follow up, but he's off the mark. Lincoln's still protecting. Tigger, though, he's got a window. Lincoln's popped. It doesn't matter. They don't have cause to stand their ground. They need the damage that they'd be pumping out. Leaf, actually swap back out of the tower. Dude, this Lincoln's such an...
You go for the smoke. Make sure that you are still looking to play around Masteros. He goes the Undevour before they're able to start the team fight, and they'll pick up for support, which is pretty important in the lead up to this Roche attempt.
Should reveal the ward of this fight, and I feel like Army Genius instantly smoke up. They want to take it. Wommy, who can they start to the northern side? They'll get rid of Tigger. Shaman's a lot of the control, and out to the backline, Wommy, well, he's in an area where he can bounce back and forth. In fact, just wants to try and swashbuckle defensively. An Overgrowth to hold them back, but KMP, they're cutting the Bloodseeker, so we can't really get much value out of this at the moment, as now they're swarming to his location. Bloodseeker's killed off. Now they're eyeing up Mastros as well. He might be able to BKB TP. He didn't go for the BKB. It didn't matter though. Wommy, of course, he has the Basher to cancel it. Recognize that may have been just a wasted use. If you got mana issues, the Lincolns can often help out as by the dire triangle. Tigger's are going to run into the Grimstroke, but instantly a Zero comes in the neighborhood, so KMP will have to BKB TP, and oh yeah, you have to kill on the Grimstroke. It's a 1 for 2. Again, I suppose you're delaying this Aegis push. You'd hate for Mastros to be killed off top, and it looks like that might be the case. Nama just needs to hold the Overgrowth. And Mastros even going to make sure that's not a possibility. He tries to get the solo kill. He might...
I mean, you still got the Basher.
You know, I mean, Mastros is going to go for a TP out now. Oh, but there you go. Instantly cancelled. So it's a trade, but yeah, Narman's is letting him know that the trade's not particularly worth it for Mastros.
Yeah, you lose a lot to get the support. They are delaying out the Aegis a little bit. Aren't going to drop down too easily. Going into the lane.
Wommy. He's going for Mastros. Defensive swap. They're really just trying to keep them outside the map, but it looks like Wommy still has plenty of usage out of this ultimate, so he's back into top. He's got to be cautious how long he sticks around. Makes it... Oh, he doesn't even make it down to the low ground, but maybe they're just trying to bait to force a fight. Mastros jumping to the back, but it's a Doom expended onto it. Grimstroke, so Mastros has to TP out. Now, we will be able to do so successfully. They don't have a cancel. I don't know if Dire can stick around, though.
We saw Gotcha Boy get a solo kill, I believe, onto the Tree and Protector, so Armin had to buy back to be able to rejoin this team fight.
KMP might be in trouble. Look at DB. He's going out of the tier 4 towers. Chucking up the Lances left, right, and center. Zero soon to follow. They need a way to be able to get rid of the shackles. They don't have an answer to it at the moment, but a great timing. Doppelganger keeping DB alive, and now you see the heart regen starting to tick in. Can they still prioritize down the Phantom Lancer once again? He's eluding the control, eluding the damage, so they'll just turn to the Ember instead. Azura's gone beyond godlike streak, given over to
your Tree and Protector.
Are they gonna go for DB, or maybe Varize, or even Narman? Okay.
That'd be a dieback.
Yeah, that's gonna be a dieback on Narman. 105 seconds. They have the ward that's gonna see DB as well. Oh, Wommy is onto the Bloodseeker though. Okay, beautifully done. It's a lot of damage with the Phantom Lancer illusions. So KMP is going to be forced to BKB and Satanic out. DB, Rupture soon to expire. So Gotcha Boy is just going to look to prioritize the Grimstroke, but they don't have detection. Down the river, Tigger. Serpent Wards, Masteros, Doom's up in a couple of seconds. Azura's going to follow up as well. Can you get a Doom target, though? The Soulbind proving to be an issue at the moment. They're going to be forced to use it, chucking it out on Azura. So Mastros can easily chase down the Ember Spirit simultaneously. It's a mano in mano as DB trying to stand his ground against KMP. The Phantom Lancer, they don't have the resources. They don't have the ways to kill off the Phantom. DB's doing it all by himself as KMP, just beating onto the illusions. But look at DB, yeah, with the Mjolnir. He didn't even use the active. KMP was just straight
in the river. Oh, Gotcha Boy, you don't want to be the one that gets caught out here.
Womi's gonna try it. Womi's gonna try it. Gotcha Boy, this is greedy! Oh, it's greedy! Oh, he's got a buyback at least, but no instantly Army Geniuses that can capitalize on the mistake. Beelining to the triangle as Motivate just have. They have to be a bit cautious now on Army Geniuses. Masros, Smoke's gonna pop in the Ninja Gear, jumps to the back line. Oh, nice initial Dune on Masros, so just a bit too late to protect with the Lotus Orb. And he's got these Infernal Blades continuing to rain down, but Womi and the Resistance have shown up. They're still gonna get the kill on Azura. Masros popped to Refresher, has got the second round to work with, but they've got to be cautious, Soul by unleashing them both together. But the BKB protecting for the moment. DB against the world, and he's not going to try and take that fight.
3 for 1.
Naman's going to pop the smoke. Masros forced to use the first Doom onto the Tree Protector. Let's see where round 2 is going to come into play here for the Doom. DB's in the middle of the fight, but the Soulbind leashing together. Gotcha Boy, a defensive swap, but they're still on top of the Storm Spirit to the right side. He gets a zip out at the last second. But now it's still with the Vengeful Spirit. They're unable to deal with DB. They can't deal with Azura as well. So oh man, they don't have an answer to the Phantom Lancer. He is doing God's work in this game. Masros still in the middle. He used the Doom. They didn't get anything out of it. And DB continuing to reign supreme, or maybe not. The control is there. He doesn't have the Aegis, but the Ink Swallow, it's enough, DB. Starting to get some health back. Soulbind leashing them together. DB, look at him playing with fire. But the Phantom Lancer's out of there, out of harm's way. Such a heavy commitment from Motivate. They want to go back in. A long zip from Gotcha Boy. Can they get onto the DB? Phantom Lancer once again. He's playing with his own illusions. Masros jumps, but what was that? DB. Dude, what a use of the Doppelganger. Now he's back in onto Gotcha Boy. Bloodthorn's out. He'll dispel at the last second. Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Right, beautifully done. The AoE Vortex. KMP's got the cleanup crew. One more swipe is enough to get the kill. But Abyssal Blade instead of the Swift Blink.
Hey, just wanting that extra little bit of lockdown. It's got 4 ruptures now with this refresher.
Alright, they got the rupture on the real PL. But this is huge. This is huge. DB's in trouble. A long zip from Gotcha Boy. No way. Look at the vortex. Oh my. Womi's in trouble as well. They used the Doom. Oh no, they don't. He actually pump faked on Masros. So no Dooms expended for that fight. What was that?
And it's already ballooned out to 4.
Leaf, prime position to be able to pop the smoke. Keep in mind, he just got the Scepter.
Not the worst.
Womi's going to zip to the south onto KMP. He has the Aegis, but they're going to easily go through the first life. How can they set themselves up for round 2? It's going to be on Masros to turn it. Eyes on the Doom. He needs some big ultimates. Early BKB usage from KMP. He's going to look to stand his ground. They're in, but a Remnant. Oh, Azura beautifully timed. Just looking to retreat. Motivate. They want nothing
to be able to provide to your entire team.
They're smoking out. Leaf leading the charge.
It's not with him.
They're going to get the information. They know where Varese is. Important to be able to kill off. Aeont is protected off to the right side. Masros, the Doom. They're able to run into Azura. That's enough to get rid of the first life. They can buy back if need be. They have the outpost at TP2, but it looks like Army Geniuses trying to get out of the area as best as they can. Oh. I need to...
One last zip.
Oh, Tigger runs straight into DB. Once again, another defensive swap. But DB's onto Masros. Warsom's going to buy him a little bit of time. Without the Vortex control, the Phantom Lancer, they don't seem to have the ways to deal with him at the moment. Womi's going to charge into the middle. But they have got rid of the illusions, and now DB's in trouble. They've ruptured up the real PL. He's got a buyback, but still Motivate. They are showing that they have some ways to deal. I think he was glimmered on Womi.
Invisibility.
And they just lost the gem as well. Azura. Oh, okay. Tigger has 1. Oh, Masros is in. What a Warstorm. Double Lincolns. Azura, what a play. Womi gave over his own Lincolns to Azura. And now they're going to be forced back. Womi jumps in the middle once again. A defensive use, but Tigger, he could be the X Factor. controlling Azura. Zips back in. PL's up in 10 though. You can't stick around for too long. That was the
Very
read.
prospect, especially with the Shadow Shaman being so low on mana.
Azura's gonna jump.
A little bit more challenging.
He's gotta be cautious. One Lincoln's popped. Masteros doesn't want to use the refresher, and DB, while he's on KMP, they bought back on Pango, so it looks like Radiant Executive Core just to retreat. They don't want to stick around. Wami actually jumps, maybe trying to force out a BKB. They're not going to heavily commit.
Very careful. What?
Gotcha Boy, it's a beautiful double vortex. Initial hex is out. Can they be able to protect the Ember? Gotcha Boy pops a refresher for the second vortex. Azura is still not dead just yet. Narman's gonna hold them back. A beautiful overgrowth. Now DB's in the middle to Phantom Lancer, ripping apart number after number. To the northern side, they're still in trouble. A further zip trying to gap close, but Gotcha Boy doesn't run into anyone. Maybe Varese, but the stuns, maybe not even vision, were lacking. 3 buybacks, Shaman, Storm, and Blood. DB, Smoke's gonna pop.
Oh.
Trying to with the Necros. Oh, did he see Mastros? He could be still on cooldown for the Doom at the moment.
Few that has buyback.
Limmer's gonna try and protect him. The Duke can further, closer to the base. Motivate can't take this fight at the moment with the position they're in, but they're gonna jump once again. They're onto the Ember Spirit. Lotus Orb protecting for Azura for the moment. Mastros is hesitant to be able to drop the Doom, and now with the double Abyssal. Oh, what a soulbind combination. As DB's chasing for more further, he goes into the territory of Motivate.
What an overgrowth.
Taking numbers as his overgrowth stops the retreat. The buybacks are lacking. The health pool starting to be crumbled as DB. They don't have an answer to this fight through the Phantom Lancer. Triple kill, 2 diebacks. And I think finally that's all she wrote is Mastros. He's got a Doom, but he won't have an opportunity to use it. Ultra for DB. You may as well give him the Rampage. Go inside the fountain, my friend. Rampage to end the game. Give him a double Rampage. Even a triple DB. What a Phantom Lancer showing. A 62-minute triple Rampage for the Phantom Lancer will end our second game. And Army Geniuses will take the series 2-0.
Very, very nicely done. Has to be considered player of the series, right? Got that great Phantom Assassin game, and now the Phantom Lancer in.
Right.